guys. Hey Stampers, it's Lisa Marie with StampWithLisaMarie.com. Hello, hello. I'm gonna see if I'm in the right place. Say hello if you pop on. Looks like I did it right. It's always a miracle, right? If I can get on to the right place when I'm supposed to. Let's see if I can get that like that. Okay. Woo! So like, I'm gonna give you guys just a second. I'm still gathering my stuff and I'm gonna tell you a story about that because, hello, craziness going on here tonight. Let's see if I can share this and see if that will help. I'll do it right there. Hey! Thanks for hopping on, you guys. If you don't mind hitting that big S button and letting your friends know what you're up to tonight, that would be awesome. Facebook likes when we do that. They just don't like when I say it. Hey, Sarah and Diana. You guys, thanks for hopping on. I was running a minute late because, so I had everything ready to go. I knew I had it ready. And my cats obviously had a party while I was gone today. So there was like this major craft-a-lanch had happened. All of my pieces were everywhere. And I'm like, oh no. So I'm like, you know, trying to figure out how I can hurry up and gather everything. And because, you know, it just went everywhere. It's crazy. And then I went to go print and we have an Alexa for the light in our bedroom where the printer is. And Alexa would not work. I'm like, oh God, she hates me. No, the cats knocked the remote off the wall, which then turned off Alexa. Crazy stuff. So anyway, so what I decided to do is I grabbed, oh shoot, I think I left it out there too. I'm gonna have Chuck bring it to me. I grabbed paper hugs for September because I wanted to share with you what we do. Let me yell out to him and see if he'll bring it to me. Nope, I don't think so. He's already wandered off. That's okay. I can tell you all about it. So, Paper Hugs is a class that Rebecca, my daughter, and I do every month. Anybody can do it. We can do it in person or we can send it to you. You don't have to have the stamp set. You can use what you have, or we give you a little special price when you go ahead and order it during your registration. So for September, we use the Hello Harvest. Okay, I didn't love this set at first, and then I did. I borrowed it, and I was like, holy cow, this is a really good set. Why didn't you get this set? So this is what we decided to do for Paper Hugs, and we also used, where's that pack of paper? It's the Rustic Harvest. I told you, we had a huge craft-a-lanch, so nothing is where it should be, thanks to my kitties. All right, yes, it's called Rustic Harvest. Everybody got a half a pack of this. Mine is a nightmare right now because I've been digging through it. So they got a half a pack, so we just cut it in half. They got the half a pack. They also got these dudes, the leaf label and amber gem combo pack, which is another thing that I did not love. I'm just not going to lie to you guys. I'm always going to tell you the truth. And the truth is, it wasn't my favorite. I thought, what do I need with those? You need them. They're super cute. Even if you don't like the little hole, I'll show you. There's a little hole for making a tag or making a garland. You can still cover that up with a gem. This one has been embossed. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. See how I embossed it with the, what's that called? The timber, I think, the timber embossing folder. So they got a whole pack of this, half a pack of the designer series paper, a whole spool of twine, plus their card kits. And then they also get a PDF. If the cards are really complicated, we'll do a video. But this time I didn't do a video, and since I'm going to show them tonight, now they can just refer here. So, all right, we're going to get started. So I'm doing something new. I'm super excited. I've had a lot of requests for doing more classes to go or hopping online. This class is totally free for you guys to watch it. Share it with your friends. Come back and watch it again. I'll even load it over on YouTube. But what I'm going to do is every week I will have a host code. And if you use it, if I do class on Wednesday, you have until Saturday to place your order. Oh, Sarah, thank you. And it was your paper hugs I was demonstrating tonight, and it's gone. I don't know. I must have laid it down when I was looking for the lights. So what I'm going to do is you place a $35 order, and you're going to get the PDF of whatever I'm doing that week for free. I'm just going to email that to you as a gift from me as a thank you. If you spend $50 or more, then you're going to get the PDF mailed to you. And then I'm going to give you the choice. You can either have a card kit or an embellishment, and I'll pick an embellishment every week. But you have to use the host code. That's the big key. When I'm done here, I'm going to go back and link everything because I was rushing around and didn't do it. So that all you have to do is click on the link and it'll put the host code in for you. I'm wrapping this one up on Friday only because it's the end of the month. You know, and I figured I'm going to do a new host code on Saturday for October. So I wanted to just close it out. So if you love this was Paper Hugs. And I am pretty sure I have enough to do a few kits. So if you love it and you want to place an order using the host code, you're going to get a kit for free. How cool is that? Or an embellishment. So maybe like Sarah already has this kit, so maybe she wants a free embellishment, so she might order again. Who knows? Sarah's been doing Paper Hugs with me, I think, from the beginning or almost the beginning, and we're coming up on, I think, 3 years. So she's been doing it almost that long. At least 2. Well, probably a year and a half. But we're coming up on our 3-year anniversary, I think, or 2-year. Maybe it's 2 years. 2-year anniversary. I don't know. Next month, anyway. It's an anniversary. We've been doing it. So anyway, I'm going to get this out of the way. I will show it to you again if you need it. And we're going to hop in and do these cards, okay? Let's start with this one. Isn't that cute? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we're going to grab some basic black. And this is one of the papers. See, it's that pretty mossy meadow on that side, and then you've got that side, which I love. This piece here has been cut with the decal, what are they called? Decal rectangles. These are like a must-have in everybody's stamp collection. Let me show it to you. I got them all tangled up. So this is how they look. They layer, and they have that sweet little decal edge. They are my absolute go-to. I use them all the time. I use them so much, I have 2 sets. Because I use them a lot. So when I'm cutting for classes and stuff, I have them. So the next thing we have is, this is also the Designer Series paper, since they got a half a pack. So normally when your Paper Hugs comes, what happens is you're going to cut your own paper, your own Designer Series paper. I'm going to cut this and I'm going to cut this, but you're going to cut so you can use whatever paper you want. This month, I was just feeling it and I cut everybody's little bits. And let me grab some blocks. And sometimes we do that. Sometimes I get excited and I go ahead and just cut them. I'm looking at this black piece of cardstock and it is not the right size. So we're going to measure this. It should be 5.5, and look at that. It was like 6. There we go. That's better. So here's how we're going to do this. So this is letting the paper do the work. That was the whole point of this class. And every month when we do it, we do something a little bit different. It could be a technique, it could be a theme to it. This time, like I said, it was the Designer Series paper because I love this paper. So we're just going to add some adhesive. You guys feel free to chit chat and ask questions. That's why I'm here. I will keep checking up here because, you know, Facebook is kind of crazy sometimes and doesn't always let me see everything. So we're going to take this and we're going to add some glue to this one. Like that. We're doing these all flat, which is a rarity. I always like use pop dots for everything, or dimensionals, but we're going to dimensional this big whole piece on there in just a second, and I felt like that was probably enough. Let me grab some. So we're just going to flip this guy over. So this is great. Like I said, if you don't have the set that we used, which was the Hello Harvest, that's where the You're Such a Blessing came from, you can use anything. I'm going to give you a scrap of white, slightly bigger than what I used. So maybe you have something that says Happy Thanksgiving or thank you or grateful, and you can just substitute, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Heck, I don't even have a piece of white up here that I cut. Let me grab one. Here we go. So we're just gonna grab You're Such a Blessing. It's like my favorite one. I like that one because you guys are such a blessing to me. And then we're going to use the Mossy Meadow. Oh, cool trick. Okay, you guys have probably already seen this because, I mean, lots of demonstrators have been doing it. And I can't remember, I think it might have been Connie Stewart who showed us first. So you know how I always tell my customers that think of it like a compact to open these up. But if you come, this is the front where it opens. If you come back here and give it a push, did you hear that pop? See, now it's open. This one's a brand new one, so it didn't pop as well. But like this one will pop more. See? You just push it right back there on those corners, and then you don't have to fight with it. All right. So a little strip of white, what is he, like a 1/2 inch? Yeah, or 3/4 probably. So we're gonna go ahead. Oops, he didn't work out. Let's try him again. That's better. Close this guy up, grab my scissors. And I'm just going to snip the ends and get rid of all of that. This is also gonna get dimensionals on the back of it. All this time, you didn't know that either. I used to not, I wasn't good at it, so it would annoy me. So I probably like didn't talk about it a lot. Underneath of here, I just did a little twirly loop-de-loop of twine. So if you just wrap it around your fingers a couple times, like so. Oops. Oh, these are the gunky scissors. Oops. I got another better pair right there. I see them. So that's all I did was just loop it. And then I'm just going to take it and pinch these two together. Oh, I bet I took my glue dots out of here too. Oh, I was working on a class today. I'm hoping you can hear me when I walk over here. Oh, where's my glue dots? There they are. I was working on my October class because holy cow, October is almost here. And so everything, I moved it around. So see how I just did that? I stuck a glue dot there. And it's going to hold that dude down. You can also grab another one just in case. Because like I got a couple little loosey-gooseys there. There we go. Then peel these guys off. And stick this one on here. And this one I brought in a little bit further, and that's okay. Like that. And then, I can't remember. I think I gave everybody 2 of these, but in the Craft-A-Land, you know, designed by my cats, I don't know what happened to it. So we're just going to stick, I think, just one. So like right there. That's that little vine from the pumpkin. So we're just going to stick a little bitty blob of glue there. Can't even talk. A little blob of glue. And kind of spread it around a little bit. And the fattest part right here, I'm going to sit there. And I'm going to tuck this guy kind of in the back a little bit. There we go. And just hold them for a second. And voila! And I'm going to take my gems that are super pretty. We don't have amber gems anywhere else, just in these. This one is really pretty. I like this one a lot. I agree. Somewhere I have a take a pick tool too. There he is. Instead of getting my scissors all gross. So I'm just going to grab one of these little guys and stick it right there. Now you can do as many as you want. It's your card. Then the last thing I'm going to do is grab some white for the inside. And this guy's going to go here. So when you get paper hugs, you get the cards and the envelopes. Plus you get at least $18. It's $18 to $22 depending on the month. Depending on, you know, how much stuff we have and how many projects we're doing of product. Oh, look, there's another one. Found it. So he could actually go right there, but I'm kind of liking it with one, so I'm going to leave him alone. So you get all of that, and you get, he's crooked. We got to fix him. Oh, there we go. There we go. So there's the first card. Super cute. Using 3 pieces of paper, so you're just focusing on that paper, and I love that. So there's that one. I know. Every time I look at your comment that says, all this time and I didn't know. It's crazy, the things, right? This one is super cute too. So back to this set again. So we're using the hello. You could use the you're such a blessing or you are missed, whatever you want. I borrowed this set and my friend puts magnetic sheets inside of the case to keep all of her stuff in there. Isn't that clever? I thought that was very clever. So we're going to go like that. We're going to grab one of these, since they got a whole package of these. We're going to go ahead and stamp this one with Memento. I'm standing in a different spot than I do on Sundays. You know, Rebecca and I do spontaneous Sunday stamping, and I'm usually over to the left. And so I keep like wanting to move off camera unintentionally. So somebody yell at me if I do that, if I go too far off. Then we're gonna grab, there's these little swoops in here. I don't know, they probably have a real name, but that's what I call them. And then I need some Cajun Craze ink. Cajun Craze is an underloved color. I think it's so pretty. So we're just gonna ink it up and add a little swoop right there. And we're gonna set him aside for a minute. We're gonna leave that out. I have my Cajun Craze base, and I'm going to take the other one, the bigger one, and actually I think what I did on a couple of them, because I did this in a live class, and I probably used both of those little swoops. So we're just gonna do some random stamping. When you're doing random stamping, you know you're not gonna have to worry about the middle because we're putting all of this in the middle. So the one thing you wanna do is make sure that you're stamping off the edges every now and then, because otherwise your eye only looks at the middle of the card. It's like it just completely ignores the rest. So see how some of them are hanging off? You want to do that. Look, that piece of cardstock had like a crease, so I went ahead and did one there, and it was less obvious. I think I need one more there, and I need one more there. Okay, and then what I'll do is lay this piece here and just make sure, and I did a really good job getting that on there. I'm gonna go ahead while I have this out, and I'm gonna stamp this little dude, I think in the corners. What do you think? We go like that. And then like that. It's really cute. Oh, look at, I had ink on my fingers. Don't look. Oops. That's okay. I'm still gonna send this card out and somebody will not mind. Maybe I'll sign my name really big right there. All right, we're gonna stick my paper in the ink. Hopefully I won't, but you know. There we go. All right, I'm gonna close that up before I do stick something in it that I'm not supposed to. All right, so then this is those decal rectangles again. So I've done crumb cake, and this is from that same pack of paper in this beautiful yellow. Isn't that just gorgeous? We are going to, let's see, I dimensional both. I love me some dimensionals. I've misplaced them, but I love them. Here's some. Look, I have like, this is like a whole nother pack. They're everywhere. I was cleaning in here the other day, and I can't even tell you how many open packs and brand new packs that I found, like everywhere in here. I love some dimensionals. Like when I'm trying to top off an order or something, they're a great thing to add on. So we're gonna stick this guy here. And this decal rectangle, I don't think that it's always, it's kind of jagged, so it's not always, you know, completely straight. So it's okay, don't panic. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna stick these guys. I like one in the middle because I don't want any sagging. Here's another tip for you. As soon as I find my little sugar plums, what did I do with it? Where is my take-a-pick tool? How does one lose a take-a-pick tool that quick? I was gonna show you a tip. I'll find it and I'll show you on another one because I will use dimensionals again. So I'm gonna pull this off. Did I walk away with it? It's crazy. All right, if somebody sees the take-a-pick tool, tell me. The rectangles are amazing, Sarah. They're so good because they layer so nice. Mine was really crooked. I had to fix it. Sometimes when I get it closer to my face. So I had, let's just tell you guys my whole life. I had iridotomy surgery last year to relieve the pressure in my eyes. And then I had cataract surgery back in the spring. And gosh doggone it if my eyes haven't gone crazy again. I have to go back because 15% of the population has a little problem with these hazy shadows coming over the new lenses. And I have them. Go figure. So I have an appointment. I went today actually to see the eye doctor, and I was like, I'm going to throw these glasses in the road because I can't see out of them. Can't see with them, can't see without them. I only need them for up close, but they weren't working for anything. They're just irritating me. But I can't not have them on because then I can't see the little things. So she's like, let me take a look. And she starts looking, and she's like, she goes, do you see anything else, like floaters? And I'm like, well, I don't know what a floater looks like. And so she's like, do you see shadows or anything? And I'm like, yes. When I, like in the evening, I notice it. I'm sitting and watching TV, and our patio door is to the right, and we have a dog, a black lab. You know, and sometimes we put her outside, and she'll just hang out there for a while, and I'll see her walking around out of the corner of my eye. Well, she'll be sitting right next to me, and I see that shadow. And I'm like, it's kind of creepy. It's almost like I keep thinking there's somebody standing next to me, like way, way off in my peripheral vision. She's like, yep, that's what you're seeing. And so she draws me this picture. It was so funny. Where's my pencil? So she drew an eyeball. You probably won't be able to see it with that. She drew just, you know, a circle. So there's your eye. So she's like, because it's over here on this side, she's like, does it kind of look like that? And maybe like that, and maybe like that. I'm like, yes! It's like a caterpillar or something peeking its head out every once in a while. She's like, that's what it is. She goes, it's a haze on the lens. We don't know why it happens. She's like, but you'll go see the surgeon, and he'll just laser it off, and then you'll come back and need a new prescription again. Like, that's awesome. So that was my exciting day with the ophthalmologist today. I'm sticking my glue dot right by that hole because then I'm going to stick my ribbon or twine, linen thread right there because it covers it up because I don't like the hole. I think the hole is annoying except for a tag. Seriously, nobody sees the take a pic tool? Oh look, I put it away. It was in the stand. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I'm going to grab one. Let's stick one right here. I put them in a different place every time. That had a little smudge, and then I see another little smudge, so we're going to stick it there. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? And then, if you know me, you know I love me some Wink. So I'm just going to take my Wink Estella and flick. Oop, this is the dry one. Let's try another one. There it goes. I'm going to hold it up closer so you can see it, and I'm going to put extra on here so you can see it. You probably can see like little wet spots popping up on the Cajun Craze. There we go. Can you see the little sparkles in there? It's really hard for you to probably see it, but they're there. Those little wet looking spots. And just made it sparkle. That's card number 2. All right. Are you guys liking this? Jane Bickle! I totally meant to tell you. Okay, I wasn't planning to do this, but it turned into a whole nightmare. Is it like something in, it is kind of like something in my peripheral vision, Sarah, because it's like, you know, it's off in the corner here, and it's like, so she says it's hazed over, and it's kind of like a wiggly shape, kind of like a worm. This is the one I think I'm seeing. and she's like, it's just like they go in with the laser and just go bzzz and make it go away. I don't know. It's amazing what they can do. So I can't see again. I'm cutting paper crooked. I have headaches. It's making me cranky, and I don't need that. So, all right, this one's really pretty too. So Jane, this is not what my original plan was. It turned into a whole thing, but I'm glad you popped on. This is the video for paper hugs. We don't normally show paper hugs, but I've been really excited about paper hugs lately because I feel like I must not be talking about it enough because I think it's a wonderful class. It's a great way to try out new product. It's a great way to get some, you know, nice PDFs that you can use for other projects. Jane is really good at substituting, and I think Sarah does it too, with product that, you know, if they don't have what we're using, and because that's totally fine. So can you guys see that folder? It's called Leaf Fall. It's in the mini catalog. and it only goes around and it leaves that little naked spot. So you could put your sentiment here, you know, and that would be really cute. This folder is amazing. It's another one of those must-haves. So, and I love white on white. It makes me happy. I love the way it looks. It's so clean. And can you see the sparkles in there? That's the wink too. I flicked it. I'm a flicker. So we're gonna put that guy up there and we're gonna grab our pieces. So I've got, oh look at, yep, I did open it that way. So this one goes this way. And then here is my folder. Isn't that just pretty? And then, oop, there we go. Here's my pieces. And I can use whatever I want. I used something different on this one, so I used this little leafy, oh wait, here's one. I like the skinny guy better. So I'm just going to snip him. Probably if I cut your paper, it's probably some weird dimensions because it's just scraps, like the scraps off of cutting our rectangles and stuff. I just used those. So just go ahead and trim it the way you need it. And there's no, like, as long as one's bigger than the other. So we're just gonna stick that on there. And you put it where you want it. You can't mess this up, guys. So then this one I wanna leave, I think I wanna leave him straight on the ends. That's kind of crooked, so let's fix him. Remember, my eyes. So if you get crooked paper in your packets, you know why. It shouldn't be too bad though. I had an eraser up here for getting rid of the glue, and I just made it worse. Ah, I'll find him in a minute. Okay, off camera for a second so I can fix that. That's terrible what I just did. Usually I have a clean pencil eraser up here that I can use in a pinch. That one was obviously a dirty one, so don't look right there. So we're gonna glue this guy here. And you could use the green side if you want. I might even go, nope, we're gonna go down here. Right where it was planned. Over like that. I have one of those, what is it, adhesive removers, and it works perfect for getting that off. All right, where did I put my leaf? Ah! All right, let me see. He couldn't have gone far, because remember I was showing him to you? I didn't put him where he belongs. That's what's wrong. So we're going to stick this on while I'm thinking about it, because it's here. Oh, I see it. It's stuck to the ink pad over there. I see it. When your glasses are making you craft slower. I hate it. It's so horrible. I'm so glad they joined too. So remember I told you I was going to show you another tip. So if you take your Take a Pic tool and did you know you can get paper cuts from these little stinkers? I've done swaps where I use like tons of these, and when you peel off a bunch of these, they get underneath your fingernails and give you paper cuts. So I just grab them with this and then take them right to the trash can if you're smart. I need to get rid of that white because I got to be able to see. And pray that I'm getting it semi-straight. That spot right there is going to make me insane. What did I do with it? I used it this morning. I was crafting at 5 o'clock this morning, you guys. If you really know me, that's like nighttime. I don't do that. Found it. But I couldn't sleep because my head hurt. So this little dude, we used to sell these. I know they have them at the craft stores, but our Dollar Tree gets them. And it takes this junk off where I oozed glue and then I touched it with a dirty eraser or a dirty finger or whatever. But it got rid of most of it, and you just pull it off and get rid of the boogers. There we go. All right, leaf, he's over here. So this is the one that I ran through the folder. He's gonna come here. We're gonna dimensional him too. You worked on Jingle Club, was it easy, Jane? I got a story about Jingle Club too. Holy cow. So we do paper hugs, okay? Paper hugs is our monthly class. we do jingle hugs for Christmas. So we've been doing it since, what, August, I think? And this month they got to make 12 cards. Normally we promise them, I think, 8. But we got excited this month. Or maybe it was 10 cards this month. It was a few extra. We're going to do a double bow again. You're going to take and just go like that. So fold it in half. You're going to make your loop just like you're tying your shoes. When you come around, see how you have attached and a loose string there, and then over here they're doubled still. So we're going to trim that one, and we're going to trim that one. I love a double bow, so you'll see a lot of these. But so, Jingle Hugs was gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Super easy and so beautiful. Exactly. It was all about the paper again. It was the snowflake vellum. You can't make bows, Sarah. Yes, you can. You can do anything you put your mind to. Who did we leave? Oh, I just didn't use that one yet. So Jingle Hugs was the vellum. I am so allergic to flocking. A long, long time ago when I very first started stamping, before I even heard about Stampin' Up, I was in all kinds of swaps because we didn't even have the internet. And I would get cards in the mail and I would start wheezing if there was flock. I knew instantly. Well, so I haven't touched flock in years. And so it's like that velvet kind of paper, or even felt sheets, things like that, anything with those fibers. So I had to cut for Jingle Hugs, and we had, I want to say I cut like 18 kits, and they all made 2 of each of 5, 8, I don't even remember. There were so many cards, but I cut all their vellum for them. I was dying. I was sitting on the nebulizer daily because it was so bad. And then I got so bad that I called my daughter because she was getting ready to go out of town. I'm like, you're going to have to come sort this paper because I just can't go near it anymore. I can't breathe, which is, I sound like this. It's from playing with that paper still. And then also because of the hurricane, we're in Florida, not anywhere near the hurricane. We're way up in the panhandle, but it's blowing everything around. So it makes my allergies kick up, and then I sound all raspy. And 2 each of 5. Thank you, Jane. I knew it was something like that. It was a lot. I just knew it was a lot of paper. So for this one, I just wanted the teeny tiny word. I wanted something to fit on this guy. This little dude right here. Nothing fits that I wanted, and I didn't want to do the whole masking and piecing. So I use this other favorite of mine, the Go-To Greetings. And I love hello, I love the just a note, the thank you, they all work. I think, what am I, oh, happy birthday would probably even fit too. Let's see what thank you, he might be too big. Yeah, let's stick with the hello. We'll just go with what I know. And then I didn't bring any tiny blocks over, so we're just gonna, look, no matter what I do, you guys can always see my mess. Oh my goodness. I watched another demonstrator today, and she was messy too, so it made me feel better. I'm hoping that my mess doesn't distract you too much. I'm going to use Memento yen. I like this tuxedo black. We're going to ink him up really good. And see, this end is going to get tucked, so I want to stamp my hello to the left. And doing it white on white is not healthy for my eyeballs, so I'm going to go like this so I can see what I'm doing. And ta-da! I have hello. Looks like I might have a fingerprint too, but we'll stick a gem there. It'll be all right. We're going to grab a dimensional and put it on the end with hello, because the other end is going to slide underneath and it's not going to matter. Except that I stuck a dimensional there, so we're just going to lift him up and slide this dude underneath. Oh, there we go. I'm even okay that my leaf covered it up a little bit. I can live with that. Again, I hate the hole there because I'm not using it, so I'm going to stick one of these amber gems right there. All right, I'm going to have to fix him. He's not sitting nice. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of craft surgery. There we go. I'm going to stick another one up there, and that'll fix it. Because they're not laying down. I think I saw Julie hop on. If you're out there, Julie, hello. Oops. Oh my goodness, he stuck to my finger. There we go. Cute. Let's see. We're going to stick another one down here. And that is, I think, my fingerprint from the ink. That's not horrible. I can live with that. Do you know what I'm going to do next? Can you guess? So I'm going to flick it. Julie, this is how you flick. Because I like to flick. If you wanted to stamp something inside, you totally can. You could put words in there. You could just write your note. You could add some designer series paper. Even if it's just a little piece, sometimes I'll take just a little piece and just snip it like that and slide it in there. And that's it. Actually, I might even use that side. Just to add, bring it all together. I'm totally fine with it not going all the way across. I had somebody get upset because I gave them a scrap. All that vellum that I cut, there was all these little pieces left over. So the in-person class, rather than throwing them away, I was like, here, you guys can stick these on the inside and then you don't have to open your paper and make me not be able to breathe. So there you go. So I stuck that in there. Cuteness. That was number 3. Hey, Laura. Surprise live. I'm going to try to go every Wednesday. That's my goal. Wednesday nights at 7:30 Central. I'm going to hop on. I will do something different. I won't do paper hugs. This is just a treat. And there'll be a special where you can get some free stuff. I'm going to put this one, I think, lost his bow. I'm thinking it's the one I saw the cats with earlier today. So look, I'm going to do a double one again in case you missed it. I'm going to fold it in half like that. I usually take more than I need, but that's okay. It's better than it being too short. Hey, Kathy. All right, let's pull this guy. Nope, this guy. There we go. I'm going to snip it. Oh, too long. It needs the bow there. I saw my cats playing with one of these little double bows earlier, and I was like, where did you get that from? And I also found this card on the floor right before the live. So put 2 and 2 together, and I do believe the cats. So we have 2 kittens. One has just turned 1, and the other one will be 1 in November. And they're little turkey heads. So, all right, we're going to take some thick basic white. I almost called it the other name. I know, I love the panels too. This paper is so perfect for this. It comes in a big 12 by 12 sheet, and like I said, paper hugs all got a half a pack. And so one end of 6 by 12 down across the bottom is this beautiful pattern, and then the other at the top it's the same. So when we cut it in half, everybody got the same, which was really nice. So we're gonna burnish that really nice with our bone folder. If you got on late, this is a picture of my eye and the problem and why I can't see. This is my little haze that's happening. All right, I have, oops, that's the wrong size. Hang on. Let me grab my pack of paper because apparently I grabbed the wrong one. Let's see. We're just gonna cut one. I'm okay with that. I don't see one cut in here. That must have just been a scrap the cat's had. Wait. Let's see. This one's too small. This one's closer though. Instead of cutting the big one, I'm going to use this one. Grab my paper trimmer. And we are going to see how big this is. I think 3 inches by 5.5. So I'm going to go 5.5. Oh, I know why. This one's going the other way, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to cut 3 inches. Actually, I might just leave him big. He's already there. Let's see how he looks. I mean, how bad can it be, right? I'm going to grab a piece of, there's the pretty paper that's going to make the panel. I need a piece of black. And I think, if I remember correctly, oh, Chuck brought me the, see, there's the PDF. Oh, look, it's double-sided. Oh. So we're going to do, the basic black is going to be 3 3/4 by 5, it looks like. So, I'm going to do 5 inches. That was a scored piece of black. So much for that card base. Like that. And then, oh, I don't think I like that. It might be too big. I'm gonna go smaller. Up like this. So 3 inches, like that. Get out of there. So we're gonna add our glue here. And we're gonna go here. I think I folded my paper crooked, or it was already crooked to start with. Crooked is character, so it's okay. We're just gonna let that guy sit there. So then I took this piece and I cut it down. I could have made him bigger, but I didn't want all the stems and stuff. I wanted the flowers. So this piece is 1/4 inch smaller, so it's gonna be, instead of being, oh no, it's 1/2 inch. Instead of being 5 inches across, it's 4.5. And instead of being 3 3/4, that way is 1/4 inch, it's 3.5. So all I did is I put this here, and I said, oh, I don't want to cut my butterfly, so we're going to come here. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just going to go zoop like that, and then see if I can go to 2 inches on this one, because I'd like maybe 1 3/4. I'm just looking at the different sizes. See, I wanted them to all be a little bit different. On this one, I did one big one, and it's because my butterfly was way over here, and then these guys were all naked. I think there's like 2 butterflies in one spot, 1 butterfly, and then like 1 butterfly. So it's just dependent on how your paper lands. And if you're doing more than 1 card, then you would need to do it in different ways. There's nothing wrong with making changes and making it work. So we're gonna go like that. And you're just gonna position them the way you want them. I'm gonna get him out of my way. I'm going to get them where I want them, and I'm going to stick this middle guy down first because that makes my brain happy. You can put them on in any order you want, but if I go like this and I use liquid glue so I can do a little wiggle, then I can put them wherever I want. And then I go on and add this one. If I missed a corner, I can come back after I get everybody down. I'm not a precision girl, so if it's not exactly spaced the same, I'm okay with it. Oh no, they just lost power. My heart goes out to those people down south in Florida with all that hurricane mess. It's so scary. I've got some friends I need to check on. All right, there it is. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to dimensional it, because why not? We don't have cable anymore, so I don't have like any live TV unless I turn on, I think we have, what is it called? Paramount, so CBS. I always forget that we have it, but I just pop on and see what my Facebook peeps are telling me. I forget which set this came from. I don't think I wrote it either. Let me see if I wrote it in here. I didn't. That's terrible. I'll have to look and find out. This is really cute though. And we're gonna put "You're Such a Blessing." Or we could do "Happy Birthday." Let's see how that would fit. Too big. And then I think you're too small. Yeah, we're gonna stick with what we know. Did you guys just know I was gonna do that? I'm just gonna stick with what I know. It has green on it, so I need to clean him. Let's see if my chamois is, ooh, that chamois is not wet. Let me grab a wipe. Oh. So I did my nebulizer before I got on, and I think I can finally feel it working. I feel so much better. Chuck was like, "You're going live?" I'm like, yeah. Why not? Let's go there. That's so pretty. That's rich raspberry. Here, let me show you another little tip while we're here. Grab a little piece of scrap. So can you see how there's like these little bumpy bumps on my ink pad? My Florida peeps probably get this. Anywhere that it's humid. I don't know if anybody up north is on that gets this problem. Jane, maybe. So you just scrape them off. It's just like this little ink pad disease. I don't know the real reason, but I truly believe it's the humidity. So I just pulled them off, and then they don't fuzz up and get caught on my ink pad, on my stamp. Won't hurt anything, and if you pull off too much ink, then you just re-ink it. Everything's fine. Let's stick some dimensionals on here. And after looking at that other one, looks a little wobbly. This really needs 4. And then, I think, do we go here or do we go, oh, we're gonna go here. I like it better there. And then these cool dudes are from the, the sunflower dies. Sunflowers. I think we can go, we can go like that. That's cute. You could even do more than one. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? 1 sprig or 2? I'm going to stick 1 down while you guys think about it. Tell me which one. 1 sprig or 2? I think that glue dot stayed on my finger. So there's the one. We could go like that and bulk him up a little bit. I don't know. I guess we could go like that, but then he wouldn't fit in the envelope nice unless we brought him way down. 2. Okay. Larry, I didn't know you were there. Okay, everyone that likes 2, if you got paper hugs this month, you only got 1 probably. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and stick a glue dot on top because I'm going to give it some double bow action here. It's sticking to my finger because I have glue on my finger. Give it a double bow because you have a whole roll of twine if you did paper hugs. There we go. Pull him. I'm kind of excited. Like, what am I going to show you next week? Okay, there we go. Who signed up for World Card Making Day? Have you guys done that? Okay, so we got a post. You need to go and register. I'll post that link too when I get done. It's free, and if you don't get to hop on, it'll be recorded, so don't worry about it. But they're going to do, it's a free class Stampin' Up! Is doing, and they're going to make an announcement too. I don't even know. I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100%. So, surprise! Let's add some gems in here. I'm going to go over here where it's kind of naked. And then maybe we'll just stick with him going, oh. There we go. Cute. Look at, we have this extra piece. He can go right here, and he's like the perfect size. Open that up. Like that. Slide him over, the beauty of the liquid glue. Ta-da! There's the 4th card. So we usually do 4 cards. I'm signed up for it. Yes, that's awesome. It's going to be so much fun. And if you purchased one of the 3 kits that they're using, the bundles, then you got free embellishment. You can totally use the measurements they're giving us and just do your own thing with whatever you have. You don't have to have what they have. All right, so we got those. Look at, I'm going to move all of my junk kind of out of the way. Like so. Look, I'm going to put things away and then I won't know where they are. Like the wink earlier. The pen from drawing my eye. One of those winks was empty, don't remember. I put them both back. So there's the white one. Let's see. And here's this one. Let's see if I got them all in the camera or not. Maybe. Might be close. You know. Just trying to get rid of all my junk. so sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like them. All right, so there you go. I'm going to post all this information up at the top. So if you're watching the replay, that's totally fine. You know it's a replay. If you don't see, there it is, the live button right there up in the upper left-hand corner. If that's not there, then you're watching the replay. Totally fine. Do hashtag replay, and then I'll know that you were there. Say hello. Oh, good, Jane. I apologize because I really wanted to do a video this month, but I was so out of breath. It was like a good 2 weeks that I'd like to recover. And it wasn't just the class that I cut, it was a combination. And so I am making it a priority to do a video every single month for these. And occasionally I may pop on here and share so that people can learn more about paper hugs. If you hop over to stampwithlisamarie.com, there is a paper hugs link up at the top, and you can read about it and you can register for it. We can set it up as a subscription, or you can just do month to month. If you do the subscription though, when you do, is it 6? Is that what I do, Jane? When you do 6, then you get a free gift, which is awesome. So there's always fun stuff I like to give you guys stuff. So by using that host code, it makes it so I can give you stuff. Do you guys have any questions or requests maybe for next week or the weeks coming? I have a really cute box. I haven't finished it, but I'll show you what I did. Totally got it from Julie Gilson, maybe. Isn't this cute? So this is using the, what are they called? Basic border dies. The Santa train, that's a good idea, Larry. I haven't played with that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down, or I'm gonna forget. I need a piece of paper. We're gonna write it right here. Santa train. I'll have to borrow that one from Becca. She has it. I know. Isn't this super cute? So he's a little crooked, but he was my first one. So I used that basic borders there, and then I have a magnet there. Wah, wah. Isn't that cute? And then I'm gonna decorate it. Wah. So maybe I'll even show you guys how to do that next week, because that's really fun. We can do it even with Santa train. You need to drop. Actually, guess what? I'm good. I have one on its way. They became available last night. So I ordered it and it's on its way because I got the stamp set. If you're out and about, and I can borrow it till it gets here, but I'm gonna check the shipping and see if it's left yet. Isn't that fun? You could do Velcro too. These are just cute little magnets that I got off of Amazon. They're attached with a glue dot. That's it, and they work perfectly. I thought it would be cuter if it was under here, but that was a lot of trying to fiddle with it. But I don't know, you could put a piece of jewelry in there, but it would hold quite a bit. It would hold, it holds a multi-purpose glue, a green glue. So it holds a lot. You could fill this sucker with chocolate. You could fill it with some essential oils. I mean, almost fits a block. So it holds a lot. I can drop mine. Oh, you have it too? You have the witch's hat, Larry? Oh. Lillian needs to get better, so you can come hang out with me, Larry, and help me do some retreat prep. Retreat is almost here. Oh, I didn't know you had it. I may have to get it from you, since you're just around the corner when you're watching the kids and stuff, so that could be cool. Let's see what else. The last of the weekly deals is tonight. It's Wednesday, so it ends tonight. At least I think it does, now that I said that. The next Jingle Hugs class, did I close that one? I think it's still open. I feel like it's still open. We're going to use the Piece to You. So good. And we're doing all white card bases, and everything will be Night of Navy. I absolutely love Night of Navy on white. And we're going to do a really cool fun fold, and they're going to do 12 cards in this class for Jingle Hugs. I will post, like I said, all these links back at the top of this video when I get all done, so that you guys have everything. And if you have any questions or anything, you just let me know. And I'm super excited to be on here with you once a week and share things with you and hear what you want to see. Oh, she has a horrible cough. I'm sorry. That stinks. I've had a horrible cough too, so I totally feel her. Poor kiddo. And I know she probably really hates missing school. That makes me sad. All right, you guys, I'm going to go and get those links up for you. And if you need anything, you know you can just shoot me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a bunch for hanging out with me and for sharing the video. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.